Live now to the scene of the disaster. Emily Rose is Middle East correspondent for I-24 News. Emily, we heard from Noga there essentially overnight. What clearer understanding might we have about what happened?
Well, I can give you a look here on the ground so you can see just a little bit, and the details are still trickling in as to what exactly happened. But for people that I've spoken to here, you can see that this slippery walkway, it said had water on it and thus was very slippery. And so when these pilgrims, these worshippers went to leave this steep ramp, as you can see, they crowded and came down and fell down this walkway, this set of steps. And that was where all of the commotion ensued. Police then tried to rescue them, according to some witnesses that I've spoken to here, but it was too little too late, and they ended up crashing down these steps, these very steps that you see behind me, and thus leading to this horrible tragedy. As you heard there are still names, families that are looking for their loved ones. Here we can hear, up until just now, we heard a loudspeaker of names being called to try to locate family members still looking for the people. They don't know their whereabouts of the people that they knew were here last night. And of course, a forensics lab in Tel Aviv now trying to sift through and identify the bodies of those who were taken to a lab in Tel Aviv. Families still discovering their loved ones' whereabouts and their conditions. And still the chaos, the pandemonium is ensuing, even though I do have to mention that right now is the Sabbath. It's happening just now. It's setting in these hours. So traditionally, these people will unplug. They will not touch their phones. They won't look at news or social media. But according to Jewish ritual, burial needs to happen as soon as possible after the death. So it is very pressing for these people to have those names, to be reunited at least with those bodies, and put these people to rest.
I saw at the beginning of your report behind you, Emily, that the railing seemed to have buckled out of shape.
Yes, absolutely. And if you listen right now to Hebrew media and what commentators are saying, many people are saying that this was a disaster waiting to happen. We have to remember that 100,000 people for this kind of event is actually quite small. If we compare it to years past, it could have even been triple that number in years past. And this has gone on for years. And such a tragedy has never occurred. I'll just give you a look here at this steep passageway. You can see, you can only imagine thousands of people in this very narrow passageway that almost looks like a makeshift walkway, and you can see what remains of it now.